my name is Nika Britz. Welcome to the third episode of Models in Action. Firstly, we will be talking to Dominique Rensley, the owner of Model Cup, and hear what Model Cup's all about. Thereafter, we'll be talking to some ladies that would love to become models. So viewers, sit back, relax, and enjoy another exciting shows of Models in Action. Firstly, this evening, we'll be joining Richard Steed talking to Dominique Rensley outside.
Great, thanks Nika. Yes, that's right. We're coming to you live from Jamestown Cafe in Key West, Krugersdorp. It's just gone after 9 o'clock. As you know, we are live here. Dominique, how are you?
Well, and yourself?
Great. Tell me, what is Model Cup all about?
Well, Model Cup, it's, it's model and a cup, and combined it's called Model Cup.
I'm sure those viewers out there are wondering, what the heck are you saying? But anyway.
Well, okay, modeling as a sport, just joking about that one. Modeling as a sport where people can actually live out their talents in 6 different divisions and get recognition on a provincial national level while competing in day competitions like normal competitions and also competing for monetary value at the end of every year called Champion of Champions.
Now, tell me, when did Model Cup start?
The idea was born in about the year 2000 and we started running the first events in 2005.
How did you start it? Now, how did you get at the word out there? I'm sure it was very difficult because I know for this show, no one really knows about it and it's very difficult. So tell me, how did Model Cup start advertising and so on?
You have to align yourself with the right type of people that can give you the exposure and knows the industry. And at that time, I aligned myself with people in the industry that knows the industry very well. And from there, it just grew.
And how's it been going so far?
Well, we're growing from leaps and bounds. We're all over South Africa with over 40 events countrywide on a yearly basis. And we see a lot of the models that go through us because everything we do in Model Cup as a sport in a good family safe environment is a mirror image of what happens in the industry out there. So it better improve the model's chance of getting work or getting big contracts. And we've seen big, huge success of girls getting big contracts going to Cape Town, even international.
With contracts, like you said, with internationally, where do they go?
Well, it's very difficult to get, Richard, difficult to get into America since 9/11. You have to have over 20 to 40 tear sheets. Now, a tear sheet is what you've been doing a print sheet for a magazine. In a magazine, tear out the sheet, put it in your book. That's called a tear sheet. To be able to get into the industry on that side, you need, for America, that's what you need. Europe is much easier, and you can actually pick up a lot of tear sheets before you go to America. So it's two different areas of expertise, but you have to master them all if you want to be overall good model and going on for supermodel.
I know that you invited us last year on the production to see what it's all about from Model Cup's perspective. Now, with YoTM, can you tell us what YoTM is all about?
YoTM is a yearly competition that's built up a big credibility, and it goes over so first round, and then you get invited to the nationals or the big final event, and it's over 3 days, which comprises a couple of judging sessions and a big grand finale fashion show, where a model, not necessarily the winner, according to the judges, can 1 or 2 or 3 people can actually walk away with a national contract. First to go to Cape Town, get experience, and when they're ready to go international.
Now, from Model Cup's perspective, it's 2011. Where from there? Where's Model Cup going?
Well, like I said, Model Cup is growing leaps and bounds, and our footprint countrywide is growing by the month. Okay, and we will soon our focus is to be on TV soon, so that more people we can get the exposure and more people involved into Model Cup, because there's such a big, vast, untapped market of talent out there that just waits to be discovered.
Now, going around the country, which I know I joined you last year, we did a couple of shoots there, and it was a success, and I'm sure this year is going to be different. Are you planning of doing anything when you start your road trip, as YoTM is just around the corner?
All depends, where we get the supply and demand, where people actually invite us, we go do competitions there. But we are looking to do a road trip for people to sign up for Model Cup 1, and number 2 do a YoTM, and even for Model Hunt International, which is a first round and then a final. But if we get a bigger demand, for example, in Klerksdorp, we will go back and do more events there to give more people exposure and experience, so that they can build up their repertoire for the big events. They'll just build up a confidence and give them a better chance to win.
We're going to have some guests on the show who have never been models who are going to talk to you a little bit later in the show. That's right. Dominique will be having a couple of guests on the show, and they're going to be asking him a couple of questions. Now, Dominique, being a photographer, I've seen you at a couple of shows as well doing your thing. Now, what does Model Cup provide to the models out there?
Well, basically, for your registration, you must understand Model Cup is not a modeling school. It's a platform where we give recognition. So there's a membership fee for 365 days. That includes the SA Face of the Year competition, and it gives you the right to have your profile open up so everybody can have a look at it, see your ranking, and you give you the right to get sponsorships, gives you the right to refer people and start earning commission on that. So there's a lot of advantages, and even when you sign up for Model Cup, we put you onto an agency's books. We don't take exclusivity on you, but we give you the right to be marketed. Just for example, yesterday we had over 5 castings in one day. And so there is a big market out there, and we want to give big scope. And we don't want to take you away from your modeling school. You still belong to them. Even if you're with an agent, we just with an understanding that if we get you work, that agent still can get the mother fee on that. We don't want to steal anybody. We just want to help advance the whole situation where we can give them experience, and with the same breath get them work out there. Why not?
Now, you said yesterday you had 5 castings. Now, that is quite good. Now, the castings that you look for, is it basically anything?
Well, it all depends on what the client is looking for, and the casting director sends us the briefs, and then we send the models for that. It's all, some is for kids, some is for older people, not the norm that wants to be models. But there's various markets out there, and it's important for the models to have their portfolios ready. Go see, especially the magazines. They want to see what you've done and what you can do, and you can't just walk in and say, I want to shoot for you, or I want to be in your magazine. I won't take you serious if you don't have a decent portfolio.
Now tell me, being a photographer, do you enjoy your job?
Of course.
Right.
Where do you think I met my wife? Through the industry.
That is a mystery for those who didn't know who she is. Her name is Nicole Rensley, and unfortunately she's not here tonight. Why is she not here tonight?
Well, she's busy with the preparations for the Champion of Champions, which is happening next weekend, where we're going to give away up to 50,000 Rand cash. A lot of preparation goes into that, and we're a little bit behind on certain things we have to get ready for next weekend. So, it's one of those things. We both couldn't be here, so she opted to sort out the final arrangements and stuff that needs to be done.
Dominique, as you know, we are busy showing you some of clips of your show, your events, what's been happening over the years or the last year. What has been exciting now, having coverage now of Model Cup?
Well, the coverage helps with exposure and getting people involved, and it's basically creating awareness of the people who don't know who we are. We are very successful with the group of people we've got and the people who've been growing with us. But to get out there to the masses, because the structure is in such a way that we can give so much recognition, especially on the provincial, national level, provincial colours that you can get, and also for nationals. It's not about your normal pageants, one winner, everybody else is losers. Here we want to give recognition. And if there's 6 divisions, first, second, third, it's 18 chances of you getting into your provincial team. And basically, we've divided the provinces into divisions of up to 17 to make sure we can have ample and maximum exposure to all our talent. Not just one person that gets all the glory, but multiple exposure.
Dominique, just getting to next weekend, is it too late for anybody to enter at all?
Of course not. Every of our events is a normal day event. If you do register for membership, you will also be considered to share in the up to 50,000 cash, because after we give recognition to the yearly winners of according to points as they accumulate through the year, also on the day winners and also the teams, the money, the surplus that's left over, we're going to raffle out. And if you've done 3 competitions through the year, each ticket is a potential 1,000 Rand. And if you're not there, and if you've done 10 competitions through the year and you're not there at the event, you will actually lose that money. It will be passed over to next year's kitty, but will be built up to 50,000 cash. Now, anybody can still enter, but it's more advantage to be part of to be a Model Cup member, be part of a platform. So there's so much more advantage, but you can still enter on just a normal day event. but your points won't carry over for the provincial and for the points for champions next year.
Okay, so for those who are watching our show this evening, it's now Thursday. Thursday to next week Thursday, I presume is the cut-off, or does it run off until Friday lunchtime for people to enter?
No, people can enter up till to the day at the event, but there is a discount if they enter up till before or on Wednesday, the day of the weekend before. Part of your membership, if you do enter, is the photographic year of a face of the year that we're having on Friday night. It's part of a fashion show. To give the girls the experience, we're going to have a couple of designers there and all that. And that's already a ticket. To join Model Cup is a ticket, Face of the Year is a competition, champ ticket. You already got 3 tickets that can go into the kitty, and each one's a potential 1,000 rand that you can win.
Right, now, that's Friday. Now, Saturdays, that's when the money's going to be given out. What is the plan for that?
Well, basically, we're going to do all 6 divisions in 3 walks, but we will explain to the models how to do, what to do before every division. We teach actually the models through that to be able to take instruction, how to listen, what's needed and required, because the industry is hard, very harsh. They don't give you the third and five chances to get something right. You have to do it right the first, second time, but no third chances. And so through that, go through the whole thing. It's going to be a day event, and after we've done everything, the final points will be accumulated, and the winners will be announced for the day, then the year, then the teams, and then what's left over will be raffled out.
Right, well, Dominique, it's been very interesting, but we have some girls here this evening. I'm sure they're going to be asking you a lot of questions. I'm sure you were able to give them a lot of...
Of course, I'm always willing and to give tips to up-and-coming models, people who want to go into the industry. I can save them a lot of heartache and pain and going the wrong routes, getting involved with the wrong photographers, the wrong people. There's a lot of sharks out there, people out to schnai you and take you for a ride, and which actually gives the industry a bad name. Although it's only 5% in the industry, that one apple can make the whole bunch look rotten, although it's just one apple. So yes, I'm always welcome to give advice to up-and-coming models, because our model does work. We even got HEC that support us and bring their models for experience, and it better improves the chance of getting work in the industry. So I'm always open to give advice.
Cool. Right, Dominique, well, what can I say? You've given a lot of information for all those viewers out there, and I'm hoping that lots of models will be coming to join Model Cup, and I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
All the way. I mean, the more the merrier, and the more people's lives we can change for the better.
Well, right now, we're coming